Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just have a quick update video I'd like to do. I don't really have anything major to report on, but you know how I like to be very thorough with my audience and such. So, what I wanted to go over with is pretty much the same stuff I've been saying for a long time now. I'm just not feeling very well, which is why I haven't been able to put out a lot of stuff, right? It's just a combination of several things, being stressed about stuff in the family, stuff going on in the world, and just being very, very tired, right? So I have been trying to get stuff done. The problem is I don't want to do it if I'm not in a good mood, right? Not just being in a good mood, I had to be active enough to do something. Because I have noticed in the past when I force myself to do a video and I'm not really up to it, it's affected in my mood, right? I get angry, I don't play as well, and it's not fun to watch. So I am sort of limiting myself, okay, only do something if you really 100% feel up to it. I know talking about my health issues is like beating a dead horse. I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but I do acknowledge people want to see things, but at the same time, I have to bring up the fact I can't redo stuff if I'm not really up to it because it's not fun to watch, right? So as far as projects are going right now, I'm only able to do very little. I'm doing about one video a day, and even then, if I ever get it recorded, it pretty much just sits as a draft after I upload it, because having to do all the technical stuff for each video would just get a little tedious when I'm feeling so lousy. You know, the title, the thumbnail, tags, description. So pretty much I've just been recording stuff, leaving it there, and whenever I can work on it, the technical stuff, I get to it later. I know it's not the most effective system, but I'm just doing what I can to stay somewhat active at this point, right? So as far as what's going on with my current stuff, I'm not worried about the other projects I was going to work on because that's a bit more involved, right? I have some other ideas for maybe some custom things, like going over gaming topics and stuff, which I imagine gaming wise, like going over gaming commercials or gaming footage, stuff like that. I probably have less of an issue with copyright compared to a movie, which the thing with Scary Movie got me in trouble with, right? But I can't really focus on any ideas like that because I just really not in the peachy mood or a physical able mood to refocus on ideas or where to go with that. Which I know I'm just doing what I can to stay active, stay focused and stuff. Everyone has always been very appreciative. I have to acknowledge that everyone's been very supportive, pretty much saying like, yeah, we understand that your health comes first. So don't I do want to acknowledge I very appreciative of that. People have been staying with me even though I haven't been as active. I do want to be active, but the problem is I just can't do it if I'm not up to it, right? But enough about that. As far as current projects go, yeah, Saints Row 2 is still ongoing. Saints Row 1 was requested. I finished it up relatively quickly. I think I only did like 12 videos, not including the stuff off camera, right? So Saints Row 2 is still ongoing. I'm having a good time with that. I mean, yeah, some of the gameplay mechanics are a bit wonky with the ragdoll stuff, but I'm having a good time with it, right? At the moment, I don't have any other recordings of that done yet. So whatever is on the channel now is where I'm caught up to. The problem is with the exhaustion thing, I'm working on a second project, right? So we have the Resident Evil 4 remake separate ways going, right? And also, it was requested I do the Mercenaries mode, which I acknowledged and replied already. I have no problem doing that. It's that I'm not very good at Mercenaries, but hey, if someone wants to request something as part of a game, I'm willing to take it into consideration, right? Because another person commented on Saints Row 2, hey, would you mind including some of the side activities, like the mayhem or what's it called, trailblazing and stuff like that, which I respond to, and I have included some of that, right? I always like to take feedback into consideration when it comes to certain things. I do want to give people what they want, especially if it's something they already want to see, right? So I did include that with Saints Row 2. I think I dedicated 2 videos to doing some side stuff, not in full, because it's not really story related. You're pretty much doing the same stuff over again. So I figure like one showcase of each activity is fine, which everyone seems to be okay with, right? So Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways, yeah, I had a good time with that. I'm very pleased of the quality and the length of that, considering it's only $10 in addition to the main game, which I already own, by the way. So I haven't started Mercenaries on that yet. But here's the big thing. The other thing I'm already working on, I don't want to say what it is because it's nowhere near ready to be put out yet. So if I've learned anything from Todd Howard and Elder Scrolls 6, never announce anything too early, right? So I don't want to say what the game is because it's nowhere near ready to be put out yet. But there is sort of a dilemma here with technical stuff because it's part of my PS Plus subscription, and that's going to expire on the 29th of November, right? So a week from now, if you look in the bottom right corner. So the fact that I've only been able to get like one video out a day, like one recording, I am sort of stressing to try and finish that up and just leave it there, get done, upload, because once the 29th hits, once that's over, I don't have access to that game anymore and I can't record anymore, which is a huge problem when I'm struggling to get stuff done, right? As for how long I have left to go with that game, which I'm not ready to announce yet, it is relatively short. I think I'm more than halfway done at this point. It's going to be a very short series. I am having a very good time with that. I have noticed just looking back at my charisma when I'm playing the more recent stuff, when I'm in a good mood to play it, I seem a lot more active, a lot more cheerful. That's why I want to focus on more. I don't want to force myself to do something if I'm really not up to it. I'm sort of moody, right? So I'm just trying to focus on that. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done any more Saints Row 2. I have to start the Mercenaries, but I have to focus on this because it just sucks because I didn't realize like my thing was just expiring so quickly. And plus, I have no real reason to renew it, the PS Plus thing, because it's mostly for playing online. I don't play online when it comes to any of my console games so much, aside from Destiny 2, but I'm not going to worry about that till the next DLC launches next year, whenever that is, right? So I either have to focus on just this one game, get that done. Then I could go back to Resident Evil 4 separate, not separate ways, Mercenaries and Saints Row 2. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. That's why I haven't been able to put out any more Saints Row 2 at the moment. So that's what the plan is for the moment, okay? Like I said, I do like to be informative with everyone, just go over stuff, say what the plan is. I do notice that with a lot of other channels too that I'm subscribed to or not subscribed to, when they give updates, they keep their audience informed. I'm appreciative of that. So I'm trying to do the same thing here. So that's pretty much all I have to say on the matter. Anything else I have to say? Not too much, really. I mean, at the moment, it is Wednesday. I mean, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Holiday season's coming upcoming in general. Let's just say well, where should I leave this off? I hope everyone has a good holiday. You know, things are pretty rough now everywhere, so I hope everyone stays safe and just tries to enjoy the better parts of life. Okay, so I'm gonna try and finish up working on this game, unannounced game I'm working on. Then I can focus on Mercenaries and Saints Row 2. After that, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because, like I said in some other videos, trying to always pick something is just very difficult because you have digital stuff, physical releases coming out all the bloody time. Like in average, I'd say over 50 games come out every month at least, right? Between all three consoles and PC. In addition to the thousands and thousands of things that already exist, that you have to worry about like separating the wheat from the chaff with the shovelware stuff that's lumped in there. It's just a nightmare. Though as a retro gamer, as someone who struggled to keep up with the physical releases back in the day, the cartridge stuff that only came out in the stores, I thought that was pretty bad enough. There's so many things I missed out on in general at that period because I just didn't have time to play them. And now digital stuff being thrown out there all the bloody time, it's impossible to keep up with everything. It's nuts. But I am trying though. I am having a good time with this, and I hope everyone keeps continuing to support me. I'll keep doing what I can to stay active, stay focused. So again, everyone have a good holiday. I'll get back to when I could try and focus on recording some more stuff. Okay. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Take care, all of you.